worth it coming to the UK? Like, is it worth it moving from Nigeria and coming to the UK? People tell you that when you enter the UK, there is plenty job, you find job immediately. It's a lie. That is the truth. It's very shocking in this UK as a Nigerian is the disunity amongst Nigerians. Guys, this thing is so heartbreaking. I send you money. Please, it's not like that. Please cut us some slack. It is not easy. Guys, today I am so excited. I mean, like, today makes it exactly 1 year that I came into the UK with my husband. I mean, it's so surreal because I came into the UK, I didn't know what to expect, and I'm just so grateful to God for everything that He has done and how far He has brought us and where we are today. Because I won't lie, it has been God, and this will always be God, because He has showed up for us in so many ways that we could never imagine. However, there were things that we went through that, you know, I never expected I would go through, but if God wills, yeah, we're here now. March 11th, 2022, we left Nigeria and we also landed here that same day, and it's been God. Today is March 11th and I'm making this video just to say thank you, Jesus, thank you, God, for your love and for your grace and mercy that you have brought us here. Again, guys, my name is Bola Alabode and I share videos on my lifestyle and my reality. Like, I show you guys how everything is going with me here on my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, I love you. Like, you know how much I love you. You guys are the ones keeping me going. Your love and support so far has, you know, skyrocketed my motivation. Yes. And if you're seeing my face for the very first time, please, I beg you, please subscribe to my channel. I would really do, like, I would really appreciate it. Like, it will mean so much to me. So please subscribe to my channel and also like my video if you found this really helpful and really informational. Yeah, so let's get right into the video. So this vlog is going to just be about how far and what has happened and what are the things that we noticed throughout our stay in the past 1 year. Guys, I am going to be very real here, to be honest. I'm going to be very real. So if you know that you don't like to hear the truth, I don't think this video is for you, because I'm going to be saying it exactly as it is and how we have experienced it. Although, you know, circumstances are different, people experience the same thing in different ways. People don't even get to experience the same things. However, in the UK here, there are some things that we all experience together. So after all of these experiences, I'm going to be letting you know if we're going to be leaving the UK or not, and if even coming to the UK is actually worth it. Because honestly, you have to actually think about all of these things from real people that has really experienced it, right? I don't believe in just taking the words of social media for it, taking the pictures and the glamours for it, because there are some things that people are not saying. Some people are actually saying it's quite all right, but you guys are still not, like, actually considering these things before you move out. So is it worth it coming to the UK? Like, is it worth it moving from Nigeria and coming to the UK? Is it actually really worth it? Like, things that really threw me off balance when I came into the UK was the work system here. First, I came in as a student and my husband came in as a dependent, so he was able to work full-time and myself had to work 20 hours a week. And what I wasn't prepared for was the stress that comes with looking for jobs in the UK and actually doing the actual job. Guys, from my own background, I'm coming from Nigeria. I was doing very well. I was making my money from the comfort of my home. I was making my money in millions. People that know me actually know, because I was very present online, that is on WhatsApp, because I was a network marketer and I was doing very well. So I didn't have to do anything physical whatsoever. But coming to the UK, guys, it was not easy. My husband was also the same kind of was doing the same kind of thing I was doing. So we were just living a very soft life in Nigeria, working from home, making our money. We go out, we have fun. But we came into the UK and there is nothing like that here. Is it that you go out to work or you don't work at all, honestly? So my husband came into the UK and he started a job as a warehouse manager. Yes, warehouse worker. And guys, the first day he went to work, it was not funny because he came back and we were just reminiscing, and it wasn't a good feeling, but we had to do what we had to do. It had to work. So we had to start working. And then me, myself, I started as a care worker. He also did some care jobs. and so on. So all of these kind of works here, you have to do them for long hours. The shortest hour you will do is 8 hours, but then when you see the money, it's not that great. So you want to extend your hours because you need more money to sustain yourself, your family, the house, the bills, everything. So that was what it was first. And again, let me tell you something, guys. When people tell you that when you enter the UK there is plenty job, you will find job immediately, is a lie. That is the truth. It is a lie. You cannot, I didn't think it was actually all right to think in that mindset, because how will you just enter one country and the next day somebody's already saying that you get a job? I can't be that even realistic. It wasn't realistic to me. So when we got to the UK, it took us a whole month before we even got a job. And I know some people that have been here for 2 months that haven't gotten a job. So you see that waiting period, how will you survive? So I want to thank God for giving me the inspiration, because me myself, I'm the kind of person that I like to think far and very fast. Like I like to have a solution for a good outcome and a solution for a bad outcome. So before we left Nigeria, I told my husband that babe, we have to hold some money whether we like it or not. Like, I don't believe in this myth that once we enter the UK we'll get a job. Is a lie. So let's just hold some money. And we came in with a good amount of cash. Another thing that really helped us is the fact that we secured our accommodation before we left Nigeria. Guys, if you can, please try to secure your accommodation. I worked in faith. To be honest, I worked in faith. What I did was, if I applied for my visa, so I was just working in faith, guys, that I would get the visa. So I began to search for my house 3 months before, in fact, because there are so many things that will come when you are looking for a house. Some landlords will say they can't take students. Some landlords will say they want to see statement of account. Some landlords will say they want to have lived in the UK for as long as so. But me, I just kept on searching that, you know what, I will find something. And to the glory of God, I found something, and we were able to make a deposit. And I told them that they should please wait, that I'm just waiting for my visa. Once I get my visa, I will pay the rest. Deposit will be refundable, right? So I got the house, I paid for the deposit, and immediately our visa came in, we paid. Another clause is that if you're paying for houses like that, you have to pay at least half of the contract. So if you are doing a 6-month contract, you must pay 3 months stretch. So that was what we did, and that was what helped us in coming down here without being a liability to anyone. And also during our job search period, we were jobless for 1 month, and we were going crazy because naira and pounds, they are not on the same level. Another thing that coming to the UK has actually affected for us is, our marriage. Fine, we have times where we have happy times. I post some of our videos of our birthdays, our anniversaries. Those are good times. However, we don't have time for each other. Like, when I am a student, I try to work 20 hours. My husband is there trying to make ends meet for us, just to make sure that the family is going strong financially. And I'm doing 12-hour shifts. He's working Mondays to Fridays. The only time I get to see my husband is Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Guys, this working system is actually draining, and if you do not love each other, if there is no friendship and if there is no trust, it's going to be very easy for marriages to stay strong. Like when you come to the UK, I will not lie to you, the first 3 months were really trying for us. Like it was late this period. It was just recently my husband was saying that, babe, you don't know what was going through my head all those times. It was like we really were being cool with each other. Like it was just a lot. Marriage is not perfect. We used to fight, but that trying period when there was when we started working, it was just little that was coming in, and then it was really affecting my man's ego. He was just telling me that, I'm like, guy, it wasn't that deep. Me, I did not mind. I was working well. We are both trying to make this thing work, but then it actually had effect on our marriage for the first few months. But to the glory of God, God has blessed us. My husband is doing a very good job now, and we are okay relationship wise. Yeah. Another thing that I wasn't prepared for was making friends. When you come to the UK, please just come with your Nigerian friends so that you guys will be talking. When you feel lonely and down, you can call them, you can video call them, and you guys can just gist away. Because coming to the UK here, where is the time to have friends? where is the time to even go out and hang out with those friends? Like, there is no time. You are going for lectures, you are going for 12-hour shifts. When you come back from your 12-hour shift, you are tired. Maybe the day that you don't work or go to school, you want to rest. Like, it is not easy. In Nigeria, at least you know that you 9 to 5, you are going home. Even if there is traffic that hold you on the road, you will still have time. Like, you will not be so exhausted. Imagine going for a 12-hour shift or even 8-hour labor shift, and your body is already so, like, where is the time? So there is no time to actually make friends. So you just have to rely on your friends that are back home and the little ones that you make from work. But even the work friends, you have to be very careful, because the UK culture is very, very different from Nigeria. So making friends here is not as easy as I thought. Because me, I like to talk to people. I like to make friends. Do you understand? So apart from my classmate that I have, I don't think I have any other friends in the UK that I have made. Nothing at all. So if you are coming here as a student, most likely you make friends in your school, and that's it. But if you're not coming as a student, trying to make friends with people around is a bit difficult. There is no community system here in the UK where you can talk to your neighbor not anyhow. You can talk to your neighbor, you guys can be chilling, it is not like that. Mind your business in this place. One man for himself. Another thing to consider in the UK is that cost of living is rising. Guys, this one is not even shere. When we came into the UK, what we could buy for £100, like, we could buy a lot of things for £100. Guys, right now, that £100 cannot buy half of what we used to buy like 1 year ago. That is how crazy and how high rising things are right now. Fine, I know that almost the whole world is experiencing an economic crisis, but seeing like that kind of elevation in inflation. Oh, right, I'm a rapper. It's just mind-blowing. And guys, hey, this one, bills are real. When I was in Nigeria, when I used to see people complaining about how bills is not making them save, or how they don't have so much money to send home because of bills, I didn't used to understand. I'm like, what's there? Shebi, you just pay for your light bills, you pay for your water bills, and shebi, after that, how much is everything? You will save. It's a lie, yo. Is a lie. Guys, when the bill started coming, what we thought we had, we did not have again. Like, when you start paying everything, when you pay for light, electricity, you pay for gas, you pay for Wi-Fi, you pay for TV license, you pay for this one, you pay for that one, there isn't much to save. So please, if you are coming to the UK, come. It's a mindset that you want to come and work. Actually, when you first come, you are coming to work. It's not as if you start making all the own money immediately. It is not like that. You gradually grow into it. Another thing that I found very shocking in this UK as a Nigerian is the disunity amongst Nigerians. Guys, this thing is so heartbreaking. I feel very sad for my country, people in this country, because we don't have unity. Like, where is the unity in our coat of arms? Like, where is it? It is not there. In the UK, where I am in Leicester, you will see people from India, people from Zimbabwe, another African country, working together, making sure that their country people are doing very well. They are connecting each other to jobs. Not to be Nigerians. Babe, please, I'm looking for a job. I don't know any work. Is this one? Why? Why are we like that? See, in this UK, Nigerians have made you realize that there is no unity. They don't love you. All this love is ojuaye, to be honest, because I don't understand it. Like, me, I don't have any problem with sharing my contacts. If I have a contact, if I'm working somewhere and I know they are recruiting, what is there? If you ask me, I'll give you the number. I will tell you. But why are you holding it? Let me tell you guys this one. There was somebody that I respected while we were in Nigeria. This person came into the UK, and within 2 weeks he started working. Good for him. He was lucky, fine. And he was working in a very good place where they were paying very well. And I called him and I asked, sir, please, do you have job vacancy in your place? He said, no, he doesn't even know. That he doesn't know they're recruiting. Guys, can you believe that? It was later I heard that this man was not sharing contact because he was scared that somebody will come and collect his job from him. Like, how is that even reasonable? So there is no love among Nigerians in this country, and it's very shocking. So if you are coming to the UK thinking that one Nigerian person is going to help you, well, you might be lucky to have good people around you, but I have not seen so many. I have just seen very few. But you see these Indian people, they carry each other like, Like their bond is so tight like this. Even Zimbabwe, the Zimbabweans, I would like to say it, they are like that as well. You know, I have worked with Zimbabwe people, and when you go into the company, you can identify more than 10 Zimbabwean people in that same company. But you see Nigerians, I don't even know. It's so painful that it is this way. In fact, another thing is that Nigerian recruiters will pay you peanuts compared to what Zim people will pay or what Indians will pay. So this thing is very shock. So if you come to the UK and thinking that I want to come and work for Nigeria, please, I think you should have everything. Just come with a mindset to be culturally diverse. Come with a mindset to be able to work with different kind of people from different kind of race, and then you would have a good time. Another aspect is settling down. So, you know, most times I used to hear that when you come to the UK, just 6 months, I must settle down. You settle down. See, guys, before leaving Nigeria, we had plans. We had so many plans. Like we had already arranged that. Okay, if my husband is making 9.5 kiniko per hour, after 1 month, we'll make so a month. We'll put this in this savings. We'll put this for the house savings. We'll put this for marriage savings. A lot of things. But guys, we came into the UK and it wasn't like that. So many things were being thrown at us, and the 6 months we expected to be fully settled down, we are still settling down. So there is no time frame into settling down. So please, if you know anyone in the UK that has been here for 6 months, 1 year, and you think that they are ready to settle down and they can start sending you money, please, it's not like that. Please cut us some slack. It is not easy. Different time frame for different people, but that 6 months is too short a time frame to move from your home, from a place where you grew up, where you understand the culture, where you have friends, where your family are, to coming into another place where you are a strange man in somebody's land, and you expect that you just settle down like that. It's not easy. Even people that have spent 5 years here, they will tell me that they are still settling down, because it is not easy moving all the way from your place to another place and expect that you just blend in like that. It is not that easy. Settling down takes a long time, so you have to take your time to settle down in the UK. So my advice is that if you know that you're coming to the UK, please and please don't focus on only the pros alone. There are a lot of pros. But you know, I am sharing the cons to let you know if it is actually worth coming into the UK or not. So you have to weigh your pros and your cons. So you make sure that the pros outweighs the cons for you, so that you don't come here and be stranded. You don't come here and become a liability to your family or people around you, because nobody actually sends you in this UK. Like, I don't know why I said that, but that's just the reality of things right here. Like, people always go about minding their business. Like, that is the fact. People just go out and mind their business. So please come here wearing the pros and the cons. When people say that this is how it is, it doesn't sound sweet in your ear. Guys, that is exactly how it is, because that is the truth. Fine, there is the glamour part of it, there is the good part of it, better quality of life. You see, my skin is glowing now, good weather, you know, good food. A lot of things are the pros. Another pro is that in the UK here, if you work hard and smart and you are dedicated, you would make it. You would have money. The opposite side is when even if you're working hard in Nigeria, nothing might actually really change for you. But over here, if you work very, very hard, you will actually see the reward of your hard work. That is one very good pro. So please, just don't come here and just think that it is all rosy. You just come here, you land, bam, you get a job, bam, you'll be making good money, bam, everything is okay, you start posting nice pictures. It's not like that, guys. It's not like that. Fine, a lot of glamour on Instagram, a lot of glamour on the social media. So, but then please and please, I'm begging you, please make sure that you weigh the pros and the cons and actually see if it is actually worth it leaving your own country. If you are doing extremely well, for us, we're doing all right, we're doing very okay, but we weighed our pros and our cons based on how Nigeria is right now, or was at that moment. We knew that we had to move. It was time for us to move, and to the glory of God, God has helped us to establish ourselves in this country. So is it worth it moving into the UK? Yes, it is worth it if you plan yourself right. That is just the basic. Is it worth it? Yes, it is worth it if you plan yourself right. But then, are we going back to Nigeria? Listen, guys, Nigeria is my home. I love Nigeria. I am in love with my country. But based on what is currently happening with our economy and our government, for now, we are not going back to Nigeria because we are doing very all right here, and God has really blessed us, and I know that He has so much in store for us, and we're just even discovering ourselves. However, if God says that, Bola, you and your husband, you need to move, then we move. But for now, we thank God for how far He has brought us, because it is not by our power, it is not by our might, but by the grace and the glory of God upon our life that we have come this far in our journey. So moving to the UK is actually worth it, based on the fact that you have planned, you have weighed the pros and the cons, and you have realized that if you move, you will do way better in this country than you are in Nigeria. But if you know that you are doing extremely well in Nigeria, if you have good money, if you have a good job, you are doing everything, I don't see a reason why you should move. I have a friend in Nigeria who loves Nigeria. She's doing extremely well in Nigeria for herself, and she doesn't want to move, and I respect her decision. I have so many people like that. However, I have other people on the other side of the spectrum wants to leave based on the fact that they have realized that if they leave, they will do very well. So that is the end of my video. Are we moving back to Nigeria? No, we are not, but definitely we would love to move back at the end of the day, when all is said and done, and when all the government problems are finished, we will now go back. Thank you guys for watching my video, and I will see you in my next video.